Hey y'all, back to creative dancing. Today I want to try a dance that might turn into choreography, depends on how you're feeling, but the lesson is called Tight and Loose, Bound and Free. For this dance, you need to find yourself in the biggest space that you have available. And think about it. What is the biggest space that you have available? For some of us, it's not a lot, but that's okay. You'll make do with whatever you have. So as big as you can, if you can go in your backyard, or if you have a living room that's bigger, think about it and come right back. Pause. Now that you have your big room, we're going to put on some music that you really like, and you're going to simply dance as big and as free and loose as possible. So you really want to practice any movement that makes you feel expansive, big. That's reaching, that's jumping, that's swinging, that's kicking, it's running. It's all of those big movements, and stay loose. Stay very loose in the body. Have a good time. It'll get you warm. We'll be doing this for the next 4 minutes. Pause. All right, you're back. I hope you're breathing. We're going to somehow make the room half as big. And we're going to just explore what it's like to have a space that is half as big and start to feel what the movement changes, if it can be as free or if you have to change it. Just notice, and we'll do this for the next 4 minutes. Pause. Okay, once again, we're going to shrink that room, make it half as big. So now you should have not as much space. We don't know how much space you have because everybody started with a different big. But give it a try. 4 minutes dancing. Feel your movement. Maybe it's not as free and loose. It's starting to get tighter. Maybe there's more poses. Maybe there's more strength involved. And remember, you have still the space of up and down. Okay, go ahead. Pause. Time for your last time. We're going to cut it in half the last time. Now, some of us, that means we're going to be dancing on top of ourselves. And that is fine. There's still lots you can do. See what it's like to dance in this more confined, smaller, bound space. That means bound movement. Bound movement is a little more contained. It does not run free and not know where it's going. You know exactly where you are, which direction. Maybe bodies, your own body's being touched. Maybe it's up to you. All right, that's 4 more minutes. Pause. All right, it's time, after all this tight movement, to go back to free. Go back to your whole entire free room and dance it out. See what it feels like to switch from tight to free. Okay, that's 5 minutes. Pause. So, now that you've had this experience of dancing very tight and bound and very free and open, I want you to write, if you can write, and if not, talk about it with somebody or think about it. What does it mean to you to have movement that is very tight versus movement that is very free and open? How does it feel in your body? What do you like? What do you not like? What did you find yourself doing a lot? All right. You can write now for the next 4 minutes. Pause. So now that you've written, you can take this writing into some sort of dance story. Maybe the story is you started really tight and it felt a certain way, and then you grew because you had this sort of movement that helped you grow, and then you were free, and then you were conquering the world, and then you were traveling and seeing all the different lands, and then you went home. I mean, it's really up to you. You can order it any way you want. Start free, go tight. You can go tight, free, tight, free. It's up to you. Think about what the feeling of these were and what kind of story you want to write. and you can now write your story or tell a friend or imagine it. And pause. Okay, you're going to take your story, you're going to make a dance. The dance can have set movement, choreography if you want, or you can just remember a score, we call it in dance, which is a outline or a sort of light idea of what you want to happen. You want to be really tight when you hit the wall. You want to expand fast when you go over to the kitchen. I'm not sure what your dance will be, but you can really design it as you like. Put it together and make sure you show somebody. I bet it's very, very beautiful. All right, this was fun. Bye.